This is Vic Tantry at Canjo.com, and this is my video tutorial on how to use the 401k calculator powered by PraxisTemplates.com. Praxis Templates is an online provider of free downloadable spreadsheets for personal finance. Highly recommend you go and check it out. This calculator can be downloaded for free directly from there. So anyhow, this calculator is designed to help you find out the expected value of your 401k plan given certain assumptions. So we'll start out by inputting these assumptions. The first one is in cell E12, our current age. So we're going to say we're 35 years old, and right below that we have our years to retirement. I want to retire at 65, so that gives me 30 years. Next up, we have our current balance. How much have we currently saved so far? Well, I've saved about $10,000. That's what I'm going to put there. And I make about $50,000 a year. So we also can assume that we get a certain annual raise. I'm going to assume that I'm going to get 3% per year. Right below that, we have the percentage of salary contributed. This basically means how much of our salary are we going to put in our 401k every year as a percentage. I'm going to save 10% per year. There's also an interesting thing called the employer match. Now, this is not true for every employer, but some employers will match you as a percentage of your total savings. So, for example, if I save $5,000 and the employer match is 50%, then the employer would kick in $2,500. Now, so I'm going to assume my employer match is 50%. Now, I'm simplifying that example a little bit because right below that we also have this box called the maximum match as a percentage of salary. Employers tend to cap the amount of money they will match as a contribution from their end. And so for example, they may say that we'll match you 50% up to 6% of your salary per year. So basically, if you kick in 6%, they'll kick in 3%. But after that 6%, 7%, 8%, 9%, they're not going to kick in anything more. So I'm going to say that the maximum match for my employer is 6% per year. This sounds very complicated. I can understand that. It's not an easy thing to make clear, but there's a little bit of a red tab here, and we can see here that this red tab will explain exactly how the employer match works and the assumptions that you can make. Finally, we have down here the annual rate of return. This is an assumption. Annual rates of return are not guaranteed, but we need to make certain assumptions about them to get some expectation of how much we're going to earn. So I'm going to say that my annual rate of return can be expected at 6% per year. So those are all the assumptions. We now have our output summary. Our retirement age is 65. Our final salary is going to be about $117,000, a little more than that. Below that we have our total contributions, which are $237,000. Our employer will have also kicked in $71,000 on our behalf. So that makes our total contributions $309,000. And on top of that, our money has been earning interest, based on the assumption of our 6% annual return. And that total interest is going to be about $456,000. So our estimated value at retirement is $775,000, a little bit more than that, in fact. Not bad at all for 30 years of savings. So this is certainly a good set of projections. Now, given they're given all these assumptions, but overall, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. So this will help you figure out how much you can expect to have given certain assumptions over a period of time. If you scroll down a little bit here, you can also see a graph of how your money is expected to grow. This is the blue line, and the red line is your total contributions. So finally, if we scroll down even more, we can see a year-by-year amortization chart. So in year one, we're going to be 35 years old. We're assuming a 6% annual growth rate. See, our salary is $50,000. Annual contributions 10% of that, or $5,000. Our employer is going to kick in $1,500 based on the assumptions above. We're going to earn $600 in interest, and at the end, our total balance will be $17,100. And you can see how your balance will continue to expect to grow over the years, and gives you a good sense of benchmarking your progress. So I hope that this video has helped you understand how to use the Praxis Templates 401k calculator. For similar spreadsheets, I recommend you visit www.praxistemplates.com, and for similar videos teaching you about personal finance and how to manage your money, I recommend you visit my website, www.kanjoh.com. That's Kanjoh.com. Thanks so much for watching.